180.
It was worth it to see this.
Oh, he
How
does
do you
it
do
so much
that?
better.
It's so good.
He does it so much better.
He's the Bruce Buffer of
Do we
that.
have a soundboard now at Blast? What else? What else you guys got?
Oh, be careful what you ask for.
Okay, that's all. I just hear scared voices. No, no, nothing else, no. Keep you boys on your toes. That's what Falcons have to do as well. Be prepared for who knows what. They don't have a lot of head-to-head versus Monte. They don't know what they're up against. They just know they need to make it to this LAN. And so, Nico versus Many. Sitting inside of that squeaky door. We're gonna get the TeSeS knife out and vent. This can get weird sometimes. Yeah!
Oh, he's getting another one.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Azuwu, Glock shot to the forehead, at least gets the trade back, but that is still 2 players downstairs. Oof.
Oh, already low.
Kyosuke with the insta-kill from ramp. They
Nice.
figure out where Afro's at.
Okay, they kind of have to slow down a little bit because like everyone's going to be thinking about lower now. It can still be a commitment, but they've got to do a little bit more scouting. And Rain doesn't get spot. Rain doesn't see an important player right there crossing. He's kind of watching for it.
Yeah, but as long as he doesn't move, he knows.
Yeah, it's good awareness from him.
Yeah, Kyosuke knows the limit of that position. As a superstar should. Window breaks. And Afro's gonna climb out it. But then they get found out and Kicksan shuts down the single side.
Am I crazy, by the way, or did Rainwaker break the
Break it
windows up
through
through
the
the
smoke.
smoke?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow,
From
that's
single.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, to try to set it all up. And then Afro tried to get the jump on them, but Afro turning it on Modesty. He thought he had that one in the bag. Instead, we get 2 survivors. Falcons win the CT pistol round.
Yeah, so this will be a game. I mean, we saw like Gamer Legion like run over Aurora. That's like a big surprise. If Falcons do the same thing today, that won't be as much of a surprise. It's going to be fighting against that. So here we finally see a normal knife in the foot interaction where it kills you 1 shot.
It's
We've
been
seen some
wonky
weird
lately.
ones.
Yeah, it's been real wonky. I don't know why, but that was also a sketchy one because the body he stabbed, it almost looked, I can understand why TeSeS was confused for half a second. It looked like the guy he stabbed died, but there was another one just inside him. You know, it was so quickly replaced in the exact same position, like clones, or he was seeing double.
So it does mean that your feet are your back in Counter-Strike, which is sketchy.
Yeah, I can't say I've sat around on that ladder long enough to know for certain. I just feel like it's gotten less consistent. That's all.
Yeah, definitely.
It is one of those weird
Look at these
interactions anyways.
Scary Glocks on top of Silo.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I don't know if the 3 dinks in a row from up there doesn't do anything, I don't think. All right.
They jump into the meat grinder that is Kicksan's M4A4. Not one SMG on the field here for Falcons. Monte were hoping that they could just sneak that bomb plant in, but Falcons aren't going to have any of those shenanigans. 2-0, 5 up, and already 5 rifles.
The arm sleeves are coming out.
Got to stay aerodynamic.
I've tried it, and it is consistent, but it's also really slippery.
It's like too much sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's my opinion of like.
But maybe you could pick, like, you know, like a mouse pad. You could pick different friction rates.
But that's what I find about mouse skates. My mouse gets a little too wild.
Yeah, yeah. You need good skates. Some of them they're icy.
I mean, it's in the name. That does make sense. But there's just so many little details now. We are really, we're spoiled in terms of accessories as gamers in 2026. I mean, the desks have RGB now. The desks themselves.
Every normal person I've ever gifted a gaming mouse to has improved their work productivity like tenfold. Oh,
two bad
fireworks.
mollies. Two bad mollies. Monte can't be doing that. This upper sight is going to hold rock solid with missed utility. Rainwaker will come through with a nice headshot at least. Ooh, and the vent player gets covered by Afro. Nico double lineup though through the main smoke, so it'll be yet another scramble down to lower.
And they can slow this down because they can hold vent, so that's nice. gonna take some extra gusto to still pull this round out, but
get one chilling inside of the. I
he's
thought I
missed the
heard a
timing on
metallic
Nico.
footstep. I guess it's down on the B floor that the player's still running around. That's a Zuwu.
That's nice from Rainwaker.
Gets out of the vent at the right time, but Nico still blindsides him. Never saw that route coming. Like, you were just in there. And now a Zuwu, who was stomping back sight when the bomb got planted, has gotten off through the double doors, so they'll come trade this one out if it's even needed. TeSeS comes through with the headshot. We've got kits galore here for Falcons as well, and so the 3-0 start as they take the first gun round 2.
Missing 2 mollies, like, I mean, the best part about that for the team is, like, one guy doesn't get dogpiled for missing a molly. 2 guys missed a molly.
Yeah.
So then you're just like, guys, come on, we got to be better than this.
That one definitely could have gotten away from them, though. That blessing of a lineup for Nico's double.
Yeah, because they still got out squeaky if they
Yes,
had.
sir.
But Nico saved it.
Now, unfortunately, Monte sent to the pistols. And a Galil for a Zuwu. That Galil right now, a part of the pack at the bottom of Silo. Bomb's been left behind as well. So this is just Monte taking a look outdoors before anything gets too serious. It's a non-committed relationship with the yard.
We're going to need peak form calling here out of Monte. We're going to need, and you know, it's not Gimsy's fault. Damn it.
Gimli's?
Oh, man.
Gimbo.
Gimbo Slice. It's not Gizme's fault that those mollies were missed, you know, so unless he went through one of them. I didn't actually check that. We'll just assume he didn't.
Kicksan's about to pounce. They're trying to get through main. Great cover by Gizme. Nico not able to get the multi-frag. These pistols are prevailing the way Gizme gets himself to.
Now we're talking.
They want to scramble downstairs. We've got ramp control by Afro. Monte trying to move that bomb. This is a currently split up Monte, but it's a 2 versus 4 ask the Falcons. And they're going to link up first by the looks of things. Ooh, they know Monasty's here. Awkward.
Whoa,
He's
smooth.
jumping in between all these targets. There are fights to be had here. He keeps that pressure on. TeSeS waiting for a chance to swing single. Ooh, Monasty goes wide. Down goes
TeSeS?
Rainwaker. Bomb plant on the other side. He's got him off it. They're halfway through the 2v4. They razzle the bomb plant.
Dude.
Beautiful.
These guys are demons.
Dude, Monasty just flushes them out into TeSeS, and he steps up successfully to every single fight.
Just like a little too tentative, one step after another. Monasty sneaking back into the vent, not getting instant kill. TeSeS right there ready, and like, TeSeS just fits so well into this team in terms of like playing as aggressively and showing off with his aim.
Keeping it clean as Monte come back with their next gun round. Great deagle shots from Gizme to get it started. I think a round like that, yeah, okay, it's tough to stomach a close one, but if you're Monte, you know it's going to be tough from the get-go. Afro falls back. Oh, and he's ready. Kicksan's push in through Hut gets blasted away. We go 5v3 again.
Yeah, when he fell back, Kicksan was not ready to punish that.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Broke at the knees. Oh, no, it's 5v3 back to 3v3.
I know whose side gravity's on. Monasty back to ramp. Eesh. Cuts Rainwaker off of it. He's been flying with the rifle tonight.
Seriously. They definitely look super on form.
TeSeS right to it. Not a moment of hesitation.
Okay.
Gets a bunch of damage on BMAS. Bomb plant inside of the smoke. Not actually covered, but that's going to be Afro to reposition. Now finds an angle. That's the little that was left of Monasty dealt with, and a second. Afro, 3 kills on the round. The final 2 in the 2v2, and this time Monte makes sure that Falcons don't fight back from lesser numbers.
He was sliding around nicely. I mean, he thought the flash missed his shot, but stayed safe. I can't believe he came back to kill Kicksan.
Zuwu had great distance on that jump.
Yeah, seriously.
It was a long jump competition. He's in first.
Yeah, it's a pretty hype situation to get yourself out of. Everyone listening and learning.
Falcons will be all right, though. Money's good still for rifles on all 5 and utility. I think the early warning sign here that Falcons might have their hands full is this Afro performance. You know, when we look at Falcons and how quickly they're rotating downstairs and whatnot, there's that certain electricity in their timings. And right now, I think Afro's the guy that's kind of shown that that's going to happen on Monte's side. He's been quick to the play, and he hasn't missed a shot, really. Oof, and he just got run boost. And caught wind of that player committing into the corner. I mean, they know he's there. They've just got to somehow peel him out of it.
There's a couple ways to approach it. They could try to just straight up molly him out, which they will do that. Oh, and he has just a small spot to stand in. One HE will do it.
Yeah.
Let's see if he... Oh, it's another molly. Okay.
Oh, he's done.
Nico's like, how'd they know? Oh, there's an extinguisher on the wall right there.
That's Source 3.
Yeah, Half-Life 2.
We'll get... Are we going backwards? Chance to drop over top. Bomb still towards T-spawn, so Monte just good opening. Off of the fire pressure for Nico. He's going to be frustrated about that one. And BMAS is just going to take his chance at walking out onto A side. Look what he gets, a reward towards main. Second kill gets away from him within that. TeSeS, though, not quite ready for the squeaky push to have been there as well. Monte drops into the site, can't snap it over to main fast enough, so Monte on the brink of consecutive round wins. And that is a bottomed out bank account for Falcons to have afforded this buy.
It's a bit of an awkward setup there for Falcons, like a, hut walkout timing. That's got to be in the back of your mind. And they doubled up in mini, both watching, waiting for a drop, waiting for someone to wrap around a shadow or something like that. But that was a lot of the site that was not being watched, and they had enough players to do it. But this piece of info, I'm glad they just capitalized on it so hard.
And remember, that's spotted, confirmed, guaranteed, because they run boost the Opper.
Right.
Nice little detail there to just make sure they're that confident Nico's in there.
True.
It's a heavy util investment, but it's worth the 5v4. Fast charge into the vent. Up versus pistols, Monte know what they want. A flood down into the B site where Nico awaits them.
Oh,
TeSeS is here to help. And maybe not ready for 2 deagles. Afro sitting on the line, but there's a lot more where the first one came from.
Oh boy, they went for this full vent drop, and
they want the guns. Rainwaker gonna make them pay for it. Woo! Quad kill inside single. Falcons thinking they could flood forward for the op, but instead they just give Monte a way out of what was looking like a sketchy spot. TeSeS 1 kill deep. He'll be found out by Azuwu, and Monte cut that lead down to just 1.
That's superb from Rainwaker, and they have made great use of this guy. He's looking very comfortable. We've seen it before with Falcons when the deagles start hitting. But it was just an extra round for them to go right back into the full buy, excuse me. He's drawn a lot of attention outside, but playing from secret might pay off. We'll see. Oh, the routing's excellent. Wow. That's super solid. I mean, gives me, again, with the cross, Nico has no idea how many people are coming downstairs. It's going to breed some insecurity and elicit some pushes here for Falcons. They're holding tight. It looks like they just want to go back to the upper hit. And you got to love it. Mini's wide open.
20 seconds. Dangerous game.
Yeah, it's taking a while.
Stuck up in the rafters still. Rainwaker wants the vents again.
These guys with the vent drops.
Dude, they've been so constant on the B play, but then that means you're exiting single with 10 seconds. I mean, this is a tough spot, but luckily for BMAS, comes through with the kill.
Oh.
And just enough time. Azuwu. Oh, wait. TeSeS charges it down. Oh, he gets them with hands busy. They've got themselves the post plant, but TeSeS makes them pay the price for that. Now he's going to stick this. Spam through the double door. That gets him off. He tries to find a different angle. Gizmy's got to open this door soon. TeSeS 5 seconds in. Woo! And just as that bomb's about to go green, Gizmy makes sure they end this.
It's just lovely from him from beginning of the round to the end with this close. That is a fantastic play. And TeSeS again, like, I don't even know how he comes close to recovering that situation, running into decon right on time. The vent drop actually looked like the wrong idea with how much they alarmed Falcons about lower in the first place. So because they make this upper exec happen so quickly, it almost feels like there's no time for the other team to react to that. So they're going to stay in their positions. And when they hear the vent drop immediately, well, again, they were worried about that from the beginning of the round. So still works out. They get all the frags.
Monte have earned this, man. 4 rounds on a T side. Broken economy now for Falcons.
TeSeS needs to sit in there with a knife more often.
I can't remember the last time I've seen so many vent drops in 8 rounds of play. It's the moment he stops shooting that Gizmy walks by.
Gizmy's in the Matrix right now. Warning shot.
Yeah, a little sliver there.
Not too much has happened already downstairs.
That contrail felt very thick from the scout shot.
So when we watched Monte play, it was a bit of a struggle session, but for them, it's like they have every excuse.
Yeah, 100%.
And they're really stepping up here versus you know, a much tougher team even.
Bounty's a great opportunity for teams like them to break out. It's a realm of Counter-Strike. It starts in a realm of Counter-Strike they're more familiar with than Falcons in the online play. Ooh. Funny enough, at the start of the season, when you get a team like Monte maybe kind of catch a team like Na'Vi off guard and then now give Falcons a real test, it's like, well, sometimes people really play heavy through the player break, right? We were talking about how there's events ahead of it and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's not the case for Monte. I mean, this is a team that played versus Foot 7 weeks ago, OG 7 weeks ago, and then just Na'Vi. They're just starting off this season really strong. Not to say they weren't practicing all break. Maybe that is the difference. You never know when people do get started on their new season. But, you know, we always remember Monte as being like the official grinders. Back before the Paris run, doing every event, every qualifier, just in the middle of it all the time.
What's the last, like, Monte of this, like, past couple of years since Paris? I guess a legacy.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell you.
They didn't
Oh,
really
sorry,
do the
you mean in
same
that
grind.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really in the grind.
There's like the Copenhagen Flames, and then there was the Monte, and then there's.
Oh, would have been after. I think it actually would have been Legacy is probably the best example.
So yeah.
Of 2025 for sure. Legacy after Austin, right? Once
Right.
they had that run and they got a few more invites off their deep run in Austin, those guys didn't stop.
Pure reps, yeah.
They didn't stop until Budapest put an end to them. They were kind of forced to take a break. But here we sit with Monte in the lead. Ooh. Still 3 rounds to play out. Beautiful put. You gives me.
Oh.
Gets found out, but he's been taking a lot of responsibility onto his own shoulders outside.
Yeah, try to get tricky with the lurk. Like the variety, but Monte's clued in. I'll have to dead count, calm this round to fruition. This is a deadly combo.
Yeah. Not a ramp setup you ever want to have to deal with.
Oh.
BMS didn't give Monte much, but he doesn't need a lot. A sliver for the kill. Kyosuke into the headshot, and Monte's here's got his second.
Oh, nice shot.
Could have been a double-double, but Monte will trade out Kyosuke instead, and this game's tied with 4 up for Falcons as well. A chance for them to just get the edge here on the CT side. You know, it bodes really well for the Falcons that TeSeS is playing as good as he is, that now Monte's hitting all of these op shots.
Yeah.
That's both of them at 10 kills each. Couple more rounds to go, but I think that, you know, Monte have earned the respect so far this half, and their strat book deserves a bit of praise because there's been variation. There's been a lot of focus on Vent at times, but they kind of keep you guessing until it's time to go.
They missed a couple of grenades, but they haven't really lost the time, and
We're gonna do
here's some more ideas.
really-
Let's go really high up.
Triple boost for the heaven pick.
Yes. Is there anyone up? Is Monte up there? Oh.
Oh, he is.
He was, but they were just too. Yes. No, take the shot. No. Oh, what did even wallbang?
Okay, just a round of applause, please. Golf clap, folks. You don't see that pulled out ever. And Gizme's calling it in round 11 versus the Falcons. Like, if that doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, that just deserves respect. Monte gets a wallbang back on Afro. That's just, I mean, it is a messy shot.
Yeah.
And you only really get one. Could have been the opening pick, and there's still a world where this one comes back, but Gizme traded by Kixan out from Secret, so man advantage held on to here by Falcons.
Yeah, they might have Monte shook after that, but he's still alive.
I think it's cool too, because Gizme was caught by Monte in heaven a round ago when he tried to push through the smoke.
Right.
So you know Monte's playing up in heaven now. You've seen this variation in, yeah, why not? Like, Gizme thought of the counterplay, and it damn near worked. Still a chance to press this into the A side at 15, but TeSeS has been rock solid all half long, and Monte's still standing where you found him. So Falcons survived the test, but again, just extra credit for the attempt there out of Monte.
Yeah, I think plays like that you can only do once or, once a half, maybe twice if you don't see anything, and you can see the amount of stuff in the way. So yeah, it's a good try, but getting what I'll say are gimmicks in terms of you would use them once or twice a half, like they're not core to your game plan. They can be just as important as having a general tactic that you can throw out a lot more often.
I mean, that's a centimeter away from a 5v4. But alas, that's Counter-Strike.
There's another vent drop.
Why not?
I just love that.
Monte able to exploit it, and Rainwaker's gone wide with the Galil to equal this back at the 4v4. Final round of the half, so Falcons' hands will be tied here. They've got to go for the retake lower, and Monte blindsided Gizme again. His second double deagle round from Outer.
I'm loving it. I am loving it right now.
You know, Messi had high praise for Gizme after their first game at the start of Bounty. And not only some really refreshing calls this map, but also some solid individual play. But with the Falcons, you've got to wait until it's all over. So Nico's 1v2 denied. It's an Afro Deeg to end it. 6-round half on this T side after the pistol and the 4-0 Falcons start. A tip of the hat, Monte, and best of luck. It's a CT side up next.
17 seconds left, so this is going to be just an all-out stomp to the bomb side. No slowing it down. They just have to rush him in, get the kill instantly, get the bomb planted. Frozen is dropped, and that's the bomb on the ground. Oh my God! It's Brolin with an insane transfer. He keeps it going. It's a quad kill. He saved his team. Device. I don't know, the bell is ringing. Might be the train bell, but certainly ringing for Astralis right here. 1 versus 4, and he's gonna get a headshot. Follow. Oh, what? No way! He actually makes it work. That has to be just pure out, just divine intervention. Shut up. I can't. I've never seen anything like that ever before.
If they're gonna get a 5th in this first 15, this could be the round he offers it. At the helm of that monster hit, Apex comes around the corner, back of Electronic turned. A double man advantage that feels like surely Vitality have already got enough. But what about that flash from SDY? How about this hold from Perfecto? Incendiary to the right, Sumdai Young turns his attention. Oh, all 3! Sumdai Young and Sumdai again and again and again. 11-4, 11 rounds straight, and a dominant overpass CT side.
Yeah, you see, definitely a big gap providing itself. They're going to come through this.
They're on their way. Setups here. Good flashes. Rops, he is supposed to be the way in, but he's escorted out off the premises. Shush! This is his site, and he continues to lay down more and more from Shush. Oh, 5 from the Dane.
Sometimes these work.
See if they eat the flashes or not. They do.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Zywo's blind
as well.
Oh, Rain the double deagle. You're not gonna. Oh! When it rains, it pours. And then Rain adds in that extra secret spice. Gives you a round like this. A 4th! Everybody falls at the hands of Rain. A very pleasant surprise out of the Monte camp. Some individual moments there for Gizmy and some great calls from the team to really give Falcons a test. A Falcons that's looking to make it to Malta in impressive fashion. They had one of the cleanest of first game. Where's Sonic?
They made some roster moves. You didn't hear about it?
Actually?
No.
Oh,
They got G2's assistant coach.
okay. Here we go. Afro. Headshot, and BMS gonna be left empty-handed. You got 2 players up in heaven, and you got a bomb plant coming Falcons' way. Flashbangs make it awkward in the post plant, but Monte hanging on for now. Gizmy's getting the retake rolling while Azubu's hands busy. Monte's everywhere, gets a kill on A, doubles back to lobby, finds that one.
He won't
and now
stop
he's
running.
adding himself to the bomb site as well.
They're all just running together.
Afro trying to come into the hut. Oh boy, 2 backs turned. Oh, he keeps it clean. And there it is. No kits.
They have no time? Do they have time?
They've got it.
Yeah,
on
they
top
have
of the
it.
bomb. And we've
Nice.
got, wow, Afro's timing. I mean, that's what you introduce when you start running around frantically. You miss the smallest timing, and Afro executes too.
They could still, yeah, it's hard to organize me. Like, someone needs to watch the flank for all those moments. But, like, yeah, they created a lot of chaos. It looked like they were just going to stomp through that entire thing. But Afro found the one gap and used it against them. Try to make this one a confidence move, but it got ripped from their hands. So, bind down to 0. Nades involved here for Falcons. This T-side has legs still.
they found the gap. The mass, here's the exit. Clean shooting for 2. Tech9's going wild though, and that's pressure. Oh, Afro finding the headshot on the edge, and yeah, you're not gonna get down vent. Who do you think you are, Monte? Monte themselves, kings of the vent, and Falcons now trailing by 2 and having to take a save. This is gonna be a 9-6 Monte lead, CT
At what
side
point
of
is
Nuke.
it? At what point is it out of hand? That's the question. Imagine if there was a Monte run. I think they said like, I think it gives me said that they always are just having fun. Like when even in that game where they were struggling and they still were great, they still won. I mean, that even when they're down, they're just like the mood is always really good on the team.
I'm happy to see Afro thriving, to be honest with you. When he joined Fnatic, I thought that was really going to be his breakaway moment. Was a fan of the op, but safe to say that one never came to fruition, and I wasn't sure where he would land. You know, you never know with a French player. Obviously, he showed an ability to go international by joining Fnatic to begin with.
Especially when like the top team's doing so well. It's an Zywoo's holding your spot. But there's Afro. You're cursing guys actually by bringing them up.
Owned. But it's okay. He's got teammates to recover it all. I heard the all chat. I know for a fact that's going to be a nice shot.
Say something nice about Gizmy and then watch him get a 1 dig.
Gizmy is a great, too easy. It's already sitting in a comfortable spot from the bottom of Secrets, and so there it is, that 9-6 we talked about. 17-9 is Gizmy now. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's
because
crazy. IGL coming up with crazy ideas that, I mean,
outside lurks, all the vent drops, the deagle kills.
You know, you said like with a gimmick play, like the boost outside of on T roof to get the heaven pick. Like, yeah, you can something you can only do once a half, but like it's something you can only do once a half. But how many teams didn't do it once all year last year? And Gizmy given a chance on a big stage versus a team that you've got to somehow find your edge, right? If you go toe to toe 10 out of 10 times versus Falcons, you know, honestly, you're probably not going to beat them, you know, in the fair duels. So get freaky. Pull a Gizmy. And it damn near worked. Buyback for Falcons. TeSeS keeps some cash. And it's a pretty swift takeover of the ramp room this round.
Oh my goodness.
Great flash.
There's no way that just hit so perfectly.
Great flash. I mean, that's why you lose more often than not versus the Falcons, because... And nobody can say that these guys aren't trying.
One smoke up on Nico might not be necessary. It's like they're just going to do a late upper, and we'll see how much it's going to be involved in Squeaky, or if they're just going to really walk out hut here. Molly's going to delay things, but only slightly. Yeah,
Here's
Squeaky.
the stomp. Gizmy's got backs turned to him. BMAS can only handle the one, though. And Azuwu never given a distraction to really get out from vent. Oh, Afro tried to open that up. Kixan happy to shut it down. And so, Falcons, second gun round.
It's a very clean exit. That's tough. I mean, with the way that Gizmy went for the push, it could have been excellent with the crossfire from the back of the site, but the Falcons just got out, like, I feel just a few feet too far to just get comfortable. Had cleared out too many things. They knew top hut was clean, that Tetris was clean, that there was no one in front of hut. And so those are just really clean trades.
Terrorists win.
Wish he had a dartboard.
180.
You kind of sounded like a pirate, though.
Yeah, I was just seeing if we've really just used the soundboard all the times we can. I think there was a limit. We've hit it. That's good. That's all right. We'll move on. It's one thing to get a lead over Falcons. It's another thing to hang on to it.
Cinema.
Smooth work, Jay. Afro with the deep garage boost hanging on for the climb up, but there's nobody home. They want ramp again.
They'll have it, too.
Want it pretty damn badly. They're going to jump on through. There ain't nobody home.
Man, that's actually awkward. The rotations, there's nothing down here.
Zuu scrambling to get downstairs fast enough. He's the early warning sign, but Falcons love finding all this space for free. And a difficult duel for Azuu when he finally commits. He just gets shredded between Nico and Kixan.
Yeah, all the ammo's been used up. They can kind of take their time with control side, I feel.
And Molly's helped with that. Oh, had to dodge the flash, and it's a perfect flashbang as well. It's not a problem for you when you come down from control. It's tucked into that corner just to perfection.
Just need them to turn.
Yep.
They eat it, they eat it.
Yep. And that's when you realize Falcons, they don't half-ass that kind of util.
Dodge
So
both.
Kyosuke right to the headshot. And unfortunately here for Monte, Falcons had a plan. That was ramp to B. And they put that plan in action way too quickly for Monte to ever have a chance.
It's just an example of like the bright read, because Falcons didn't know what was happening at ramp, but no one there. They went through a smoke, and they knew exactly what was up once they saw that it was vacant. So very tough. Azuu, maybe if he wins his duel and they have a 5v4 with Decon, and then they can get to the control side, it really slows things down, but they couldn't do that. So he kind of became a single point of failure. And nice from Kyosuke to go for the double flash dodge. They're gonna have to be real industrious to make this round work. They've got interesting guns. The opposite boon. The nades on Gizmi could be good, but how do they maximize this? Want to give Afro as many chances to peek as possible. They also might want to consider being able to save. No, not everyone likes the vent drop as much as you guys. What's funny is they got knifed on the vent drop to kick the game off, and then they did it like 6 more times. No fear.
Kind of like one of those like, oh, I can't have it? Well, then I'm going to take it.
Uh-oh, he's not watching this properly.
Now the Opera's compromised too. Afro shooting one down, but obviously Kyosuke right there ready to clear from beneath. That's Kyosuke 3 kills into this one. And Monte's lead evaporates as quickly as they earned it. The pistol, the conversions, that was great to start this half, but it's been nothing but Falcons for the last 3.
I was even going to bother that, bringing up that Kyosuke was 5 and 11. He just has already got 5 kills back, and Falcons are now tied up. If you were in this tournament right now on a team, who's the opponent, the favorite, that you would least like playing against?
Honestly, probably Falcons.
Probably Falcons.
Yeah, I think that's who I would, yeah. Whoa.
What in the world? Yeah, let's just get that off the screen.
What's up? Yeah.
Okay.
Does Afro live in a hobbit house or something?
Afro?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's in the attic?
Yeah.
Is he in the attic?
He's just got this raised platform. I don't know. I want to hang out in there. Nothing like a little dungeon to get the Counter-Strike focus rolling. And they better stay focused, because 9 rounds versus Falcons, that's commendable. But the win is 4 rounds in front of you. Take it serious. There we go. BMAS barely put bullets through, and that wasn't even an assisted kill. That's all him.
But there's 3 in mini. They're gonna blow this open.
Yeah, and they catch them out in the fight.
Not
Zulu
bad.
Triple. Just lining up those shots, minimal vision, and yet big impact through main. I mean, that's the kind of confidence that you've earned with having teammates all around you. You know somebody's gonna get a real chance at duels, but Azubu cleaning up 3. A turning point.
Is Monte going to read? Going back into peaking heaven from here. He's clearing out mini. He knows they've split up. He's not really entertaining the idea of a vent drop.
They're gonna bite on it
There's the
instantly.
fake.
Got
Okay.
one, but okay. Gave it a chance to shoot him down. Rainwaker gets there, and Monte back to the lead. But this one's a Zuwu from inside main. Let's see how he pieced that together. Like, what did he see and when? Because they didn't feel like that smoke was open for 3 frags, but he still gets it.
Where's the... Wow.
There we go.
That was just off the audio. It feels like on the side of Tetris. Really nice.
Gives me active too, right? Right back onto jumping into this opportunity.
This guy's got 10 ideas right now. I love it.
Oh, he just ran out.
Wait,
Wait,
they were like, what about this? And you're like, oh. You're right.
the timing on that one's hilarious.
That's a sign of a true genius, though. You can recognize.
Yeah, he was like mentally backpedaling for a second.
Yeah.
Time traveling through his
But
thoughts.
He didn't double down. He's like, yeah, true.
Let's go, man. He's calling a good game.
Yeah.
And no one's going to blame you if you lose to the Falcons, but hey, you got a real shot at winning your map pick. Keep that pressure on. The Falcons' economy is still very healthy. Kyosuke with an extra $6,000, which you've just survived walking into Monte's scope. And that doesn't happen every day.
Uh-oh.
Don't spam full mags.
Yeah, that was pretty dangerous.
You get jumped on, you don't have the secret control anymore, and flashbangs find BMAS his job nigh impossible. And so Falcons keep that pressure on, but it's really an opening that's gifted over by Monte.
It is. I do think, obviously, he used all of his ammo. He did have a teammate with full vision through Big Garage, and maybe cleared the outside of mini, or said he did, and didn't see anything.
What are we doing here, Nico? What are we trying to get out of that, Nico?
Yeah, you're like, your full body showing the whole time. Brainwaker's like, all right.
Sure. Should I kill this guy?
This poor guy, he just doesn't even know what's going on.
Nico.
So, yeah. If you don't want to use all your ammo, sure. It looks to us like obviously there was this threat, but with his teammate in the back of Big Garage, maybe he just felt like he had some kind of cover.
Oof. I just talked about the surplus that Falcons had. Unfortunately, it doesn't apply to Monte. Game tied at 10, and Monte bottomed out. They'll just go for a quick save and get right back in with the guns in the next round. So this is just forfeiting the lead back to Falcons, but Falcons 3 from the victory on Nuke. Mirage waiting for them up next, their pick. It's been an awesome test offered up by Monte. Commendable Counter-Strike played by the underdogs tonight. And still a chance with this next buy, but Falcons finding their groove on this T half. It was pistol, the full conversion for Monte. But of the last 6 rounds played, 5 of them all Falcons. So these gun rounds really have the Falcons logo stamped across them.
On their last series, it was 3 close maps each time, and they didn't give up hope even when they lost a map that was close. They get another bye. They realize this is their last real, like, sort of low-pressure chance. They don't have to worry about overtime just yet. See if they can capitalize on it. Got this double-layered defense outside. I mean, it's a similar setup to what we saw previously. They are right. There's a lot of Falcons here, too. But it's no one starting secret. When you get a guy locked up in Big Garage as well, that can take away from defending lower. Getting him out of here and into the play for a lower retake can be tough. The other thing is, like, the ramp support in case it comes the way of Afro. I think this is what Monte need to be most worried about right now, but I don't know if they see it. Oh,
Eesh.
Yeah.
Feels like Gizmy's gonna start beating himself up a little bit.
And that was the ramp support.
Yep.
So now it's really a lot on Afro. We'll see how slow he plays this.
Not slow at all. Going right into it. Oh, and TeSeS sitting on that angle with patience. So 5v3 established Falcons. It's gonna take a heroic one here from Azuwu. The pack lines up, and it's another insta-kill to Falcons' favor. Ready to just run rampant down into the B site where nobody from Monte is left over.
Not a comfortable situation, but you've just gotta say, if you don't have enough money to go for this. Very, very nice round out of Falcons overall. And they somehow managed to both get map control and yet stay out of vision for so long that Gizmy got caught jumping out of hell. I think in that situation, maybe you need to recognize that there didn't really need to be his presence anymore. Still had that Big Garage player. The threat of lower cross was there. Afro was going to need help at ramp, but even he just didn't know it for sure. Hard to put it all together when Falcons are so clandestine.
There's no denying that Falcons' respect was earned tonight with this Monte performance, but I think Gizmy's going to be beating himself up because there's a couple rounds now. In this last one, he gets caught jumping around by the Monte op. The round prior is where he kind of loses that timing on holding Azuwu's main, and yeah, there it is, right? I said beating himself up.
That's good CS, though, is
literally
making you make decisions like that. Yeah. It was just a really, really well-called round here. All right.
He's making Falcons put all effort on the table to try to close out Monte's map pick.
Mag 7's out here for Afro. Never a sign of opulence. Oops.
Ooh. Azuwu's dead again. Kyosuke's had his number inside main. Things go from bad to worse here for Monte. Falcons just finding their slot outside, playing it comfortably. Monte missed opportunity to get that 5v3. Gizmy's feeling the squeeze to make a move, and he's gonna put himself on a platter for Kixan to feast. Falcons just slowing this game down. The pistol, the conversions, all that going Monte's way, sure. But Falcons' outer play just unstoppable once these gun rounds got going on the second half. Desperate attempt from Afro is gonna work out for the one. Just hoping to get lucky here with the Mag 7, but he can't do anything to stop that bomb plant, and so now pressure on. 3 HP Afro, smoke inside of main. This FAMAS out of BMAS somehow has to get through main smoke. And the Falcons can be proud that they established on what has been a solid challenge out of Monte. A respectable 6-round T-side put together by the challengers, the pistol, the conversion. It really felt like they were gonna have their hands on momentum in this game. But the Falcons step up to that challenge, dominate outside, and put a quick end to Nuke at the end of things. Still tested, and you can see it on Falcons' faces. They had to put in more effort than they probably anticipated.
You gotta respect what Monte were able to show within this first match.
That's good enough for us. They genuinely have already defeated Na'Vi. Like, you eliminated Na'Vi from Bounty. Brother, take a bow. Here's your participation trophy and a good pat on the back. You push Falcons to the limits too. We're gonna remember this Monte run in Bounty. And that sets yourself up for a really cool start in the start of 2026. So I'll say Monte's support feels like it's skyrocketing after this week. After that Nuke game, things got away from them. Falcons T-side outer was just too much to handle. Falcons are generally too much to handle for most teams in the world. No shame in that one, but let's see what Mirage can be. If they can do 2 close maps versus Falcons, consider me a Monte fan.
As if you're not already a Monte fan.
Yeah, that was pretty...
You talked about that one boost for like 7 rounds.
Dude, he deserved the kill. Afro, why?
Oh.
Popped inside of this B bomb site. They're going to find it vacant.
You know, I think they've won us. Now, if they win 2 series in a row, then it's like everyone's talking about Monte straight up.
Yeah, 100%.
Already enough people are, but like they're just going to get a critical mass.
If you got to come to the LAN
and
studio.
with Rainwaker as well here.
Right?
So good.
Rainwaker, your time on Liquid did not count. Afro, your time on Fnatic did not count. BMAS, well, face is pretty cool. Here we get the shutdown of the retake attempt.
Month on phase, that count.
And no departure allowed. Majority up for Falcons T-side pistol win.
Actually, now that my memory's unfogging even more, wasn't it that Brokey and BMAS came on basically at the same time, and then Brokey was the one who basically stayed?
He's coming out of the shadows, folks.
That was that 1 month in May to June.
Coming out of the shadows. T-side pistol victory, though, on your map pick. That's where you want to be. And I mean, I think Falcons coming off of Nuke, it's like, yes, that score got close, but I think just the momentum they were rolling with by the end, probably feeling like they're kind of untouchable coming into Mirage.
Yeah, it's true. It was a close game by the numbers, but watching it, Falcons are not out of control, unfortunately.
Yeah, at no point.
Yeah.
At no point. You know, and I wouldn't be shocked by other teams also being caught off guard by just how many vent drops there were. You know, like, if that's the CT side you get away with, it's like, okay, yeah, you got us. And congratulations, solid 6-round T side out of Monte. That was bolstered numerically with the CT pistol, the conversion for the 3-0 start in the second half. But from that point on, man, it was all Falcons.
That's what we're looking for teams where Monte's at. Just fresh game plans, and that's what we got. Keeping Mirage fresh, ultimate challenge.
Yeah. Just no wasted opportunity, you know? That's for me kind of like the Eyeballers story with versus FaZe. Eyeballers were upset that they had, I mean, they missed the original cutoff for this event by like half a VRS point. Desert Eagle on the front of A. Ooh, Zuwu, double kill. And then the answer's back. Falcons already up with 3. BMAS uses the ladder to catch Nico off guard. And Rainwaker's connecting with the 5-7. So we've got a 58 health TeSeS 1v2.
And he knows exactly where Rainwaker... Oh, wait, does he? Yeah, he does.
Stomps the peak, takes more damage.
He's a genius.
But still gets the chance to run away.
Oh.
Gets stuck in the murder hole.
Oh, and Afro's not coming behind him inside of the window. It's going to run up Cat, so we'll see. I mean... Looks like this is going to be a free kill if he can get here just in time. Oh my gosh, TeSeS, will he get away?
Oh, he's moving around like crazy, but he spotted it. And it's just the pistol for Afro. Missed Deagle shot, and the Galil's got the edge, but he catches his shoulder. And the force buy victory comes through for the CTs.
It's calm, it's calm. Very nicely done, Afro. And TeSeS, you know, is feeling a little awkward, trying to get through on an earlier timing. Very smart to find his gap out of jungle, of course, but...
The Zuwu double.
Yeah. In Connor's defense, guys, he did not plan that. Trust me. He was like, ooh, and then a light bulb went off. You know what I always think? I always think of a Zubu. So there was one match I played against Cloud9, and then they were streaming it on a Zubu.
Yep.
And then they banned me for the match because I was streaming it on Twitch.
I feel like that's the first time I heard of you.
A Zubu.
That whole debacle. I was like, why is my Cloud9 game delayed? I bet an Asimov on this.
But then you got one back with like Kato stickers on it.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was a fan, and then I watched your movement tutorials, and well, put this whole plan in motion. Careful though, Monte. What goes around comes around quicker than you might expect.
Oh, Zubu is careful. Bombs lodged up inside of connector. That's what they do, though. They kind of slip in. Oh, the second pillar. Very tricky. Oh, very, very tricky kicks in.
Now they're going to go for the window boost, trying to get underneath BMAS.
About to be staring at this in a second.
That's a sitting duck, though. Afro, give it a gift. Pop out from the ladder vent out of BMAS. Man advantage taken back by Monte. Smoke will create some ambiguity. Did he leave? Did he stay? Who knows? Let's go check. And TeSeS tries to keep eyes on that as Nico's scout comes into play. Good proactive movement here from BMAS to get into it. It dies out to TeSeS.
There's actually time. There's time. There's an ability to get the bomb back and
That's
flank from...
still up. That could help him. Oh, it fades, but actually he finds Gizmy right then and there.
Ooh, that's dangerous. And I think the bomb was just tucked a little bit. Oh. I mean, TeSeS knows what he can plant for. And Afro, another chance to embarrass in the 1v1. Which way does TeSeS go?
He's more concerned about Ticket. But how long does he stay focused on it? That op moving in. Oh, TeSeS.
Wow, TeSeS, wow.
Insta-kill in the 1v1, and Falcons rob it right back.
This is just so low-key on this team, man.
Don't you dare replace him.
I mean, seriously.
Don't do it.
Come on.
Don't do it. You've got
you
everything
kidding
you
me?
need. You've got it all.
See his moves, man? Like, he's got that rare balance of early round, late round as well. Crazy.
Solid clutch from Rene.
Crazy pulled that off.
And so the pendulum swings. Back into the Falcons' favor we go. There's that M4 in BMAS's hands. It's a real threat out on the field. For Monte. Oh, boy. When does this ride end? You never know.
The raw duel to 5-7 from that range.
Oh, TeSeS
Nice
gets
spray.
there.
My goodness, TeSeS.
That's crazy.
Okay, he's going to be my Gizmy this game, okay?
Felt like 20 degrees off the center of his screen, and he just gets it with the last bullet.
Crazy. The one Dane Astralis didn't try.
Oh, true, eh?
Ooh, nice shot, Gizmy.
This Desert Eagle's been impressive.
He made a
Kickstand.
little noise.
Oof. Trying to keep that pressure on BMAS. He's just looking to dodge the fight, let the market player come through. Azuru catches the deagle shot to TeSeS, and they've done it. Monte bring it right back. And so this one continues.
If they can frag like that, they can do anything. That's a great shot from Gizmy, a great shot from Rainwaker. 5-7, raw duel versus Nico and Palace.
4 non-consecutive round wins.
2
back
headshots.
and forth and back and forth again. And now it's Falcons' turn.
should be okay in this spot, but Gizmy doesn't actually have a molly or a nade. It's going to be a lot of firepower here to stop this, and that's working out well.
There we go. We return to normal with round 5. Surely I don't speak too soon. Zulu taking a bit of damage. Nico's into the kill feed, but look how little is left of Nico and Kixan.
It shouldn't matter.
A stiff breeze blows what's left of Falcons over the line. They pause for a second. Now Molotov. Oh no, dude. Afro's got himself the trade back. There we go. Still sketchy, all things considered. They know it too. They'll shake that one off, and they've earned now a save out of Falcons for the potential 4-2 start.
You got to underscore earned right there because, again, Nico, I mean, it's TeSeS to get the 1v2, to almost win 2 1v2s this game. It's the Falcons who got the 1v2 in a pistol round. Like, Monte have done exceptionally well already.
A sea of Glocks and a dig on Nico. Put the house on this one. Monte 4-2. I wonder what the odds were at the start of the series. Did you happen to check?
I mean, I didn't check. If I had to guess, it would be... I mean, it's a series with the Na'Vi win. That would factor in, but I think it would still be probably like...
6
gotta
to 1?
be 4-1.
Yeah.
I have it like 6-1 now, but...
Online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 6 to 1 on LAN.
Right. Yeah.
4 to 1
yeah.
online.
Yeah, I think that feels...
That's about where I would have put it.
I think beating Na'Vi was like, you know, was it Na'Vi or was it them? And now we see, like, it was definitely them as well.
Monte have something to offer. This round gets down to 30 seconds. And then Nico gets his deagle kill, and that's about where it ends. A Zuwu quad kill. No ace for him. Just that coveted 4th round and a strong early start once you get off that roller coaster of the back and forth force buys. And all we were really asking for was 2 close games, Monte. They're in the process of delivering that.
They gave us 3 last time.
True. How wild it would be for Monte to start this year with 2 best-of-3 victories over Budapest playoff teams.
Oh, clean shot out of Afro. Right in the knife hand.
Falcons had to wait for this gun round and weren't anticipating losing Kyosuke that quick.
That was looking like quite a good shoulder peek, too.
Really making Falcons work for every inch of this map. They'll hand over ramp.
No one under Belk, but one in Sandwich. This is where Afro definitely could step up, make a difference. Obviously, they are up a player, but trust me, this round's not over.
He's hanging on to his corner, and Sandwich still there.
Ooh, don't go too wide. Careful.
Ooh, they clear it, but it's an insta-kill, at least for Rainwaker. Modesty making a difference.
Nice.
Cut down by Afro, who could have been caught by that. Played it dangerously. Deagle shot point blank on Kixan. Nico from the top rope versus 3. Bomb down beneath. Just trying to find these headshots. As Bomb gets scooped, he'll close that gap, fake it once, try to elicit a reaction, but they don't bite down on it. And now smoke fades. The rumblings of the retake underway. Nico at bat. through the wall bang comes Gizmy for the clutch, and Monte's 5th round secured.
Very well done, Afro. And that sometimes you get the, you know, the shot of the players coming out of ramp. The after image lamp flash doesn't do enough. They mistime it. You get a chance there. No, not in this case. He gets the first pick off. He's playing missiles for a second. He falls back. His teammate draws a little bit of attention. He finds that late peek up at a palace, and then coming through with a deagle for the second and third kill, I should say. That's class.
Great shooting there from Monte coming out from Palace, finding that lineup through the jungle spam. Cracked it open. It's an A site under siege. Still a surprising amount of cash flow going for Monte, though. Over $10,000 surplus with this next buy, and we've got Falcons back down to pistols and a Galil. Suddenly, we're looking at a 6-2 half. I mean, if they can get away with a clean round for once, because everything's been down to the wire. The back and forth for the first 4, and sure, they pull ahead, but that's a 1vx. So it comes with a price tag. Utility over the top of the A site. Bomb already just barreling up through connector. Forces the stairs player to dive into the cover. 3 in an instant.
Oh, three in an instant. 2 of them are pistol kills. They just ran over. They just appeared all of a sudden inside of connector.
Falcons knew what they wanted. They took it by storm. They did not waste a second stampeding that bomb site.
Is there a flash coming? Oh, it's the op holding this.
Easy. Monte finds himself an upgrade, and this is the exact round Monte were hoping to build some cash, build that lead, and instead Falcons put that pressure right back on them.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a great pocket strat, like it's executed flawlessly, and Monte just got over encumbered up there at the top of connector. Just didn't see it coming.
When you're relying on a frag pack that comes through with Monte, Kyosuke, and Nico, that's just something Monte don't have at their disposal.
You just can't miss. Yeah, that's the thing. They're going to get pistol headshot. Like, their first bullet might miss. Their second one will hit. You have to instantly kill them. That's why it's so impressive that they have this lead in the first place. It's a deagle headshot through smoke.
I think that's the kind of round 2 that just reminds Falcons how close they were to having the early momentum instead of Monte. How they were able to take control of outer yard back on Nuke. You know, it's a confidence building moment there that you just charge through a defense that was pretty stacked up numerically. But a missed opportunity for Monte as he gives a little pirouette and gets tagged by the counterpart. Lucky to have a chance at a second shot. We'll see where he takes that second life.
Is that like rolling when you parkour off a building? Like you take less damage?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Spun around the bullet around.
Yeah,
so just,
yeah. It's like the bullet.
Like, what's a 72 damage shot? Like, what did it even hit?
The bullet hit him, but if you're turning in the same direction that the bullet is moving, then surely it's just a graze.
Yeah, taking some spin off of it.
It can't go through you if you spin with it. I think that's the concept.
It worked.
But I don't know. I'm not a physicist.
Monte's a genius. And
that's what happens when you don't kill him.
One pirouette later, here he is still alive on the other side of the map, getting impact.
Part of the ramp hit, 3 players strong, 1 lurking from bottom mid in Kyosuke. Gotta be worried about the cat hold.
Oh, they've left this.
He just walks right up, and then eventually Afro finds it, but he must have been scoped. Afro and Gizmy with a kill a pop, keeps it even 3v3. Bomb down, though, for the ramp plant. Remember, Monte tagged early by Afro.
They could talk about it, but, I mean, Monte's damage might not matter. He's got this op on a great line.
Afro trying to get his into this retake. 2 ticket players coming through. Monte about to have a target, but he second guesses it once that smoke begins to fade. Bomb past the halfway point. Pressure's on, and Gizmy finds the lineup onto Sandwich. That's nasty. Smoke on top of the bomb. Monte dead. Nico out from Palace,
Oh,
but
they can't
get
get
off
on
the
it.
defuse, and because of that, Falcons will find their fourth. It just comes with a hefty price tag.
And was there any kit anywhere? Because they just tapped it with 10 seconds. They didn't have time to go for that retake.
Nah, I see none on the minimap.
It's a bit of a mistake. I mean, they get the kills with it at least. So it's sort of just like an effective save if you think about it. And a bit of relief here for Falcons.
That stair smoke then really worth its value, because that was sat there slowing down the connector pinch. Afro out of the retake kind of slowed it all down a little too long.
They cleared this fast at mid, so they're surely going to forget about Gizmy, but it's also not a full buy round here for Monte, just what they saved.
Smoke fades, and they will find Gizmy.
And it's the gun they can't get back, I don't think. Oh, maybe they can, actually. Ops protecting this push. Oh!
Damn, Kixan!
I thought it was protecting the push.
TeSeS comes up from underpass, shaves 40 health off BMAS. That'll send Monte onto the hunt. He'll not let him escape towards market, so really nice tethering here between the Kixan top mid, beautiful peak. That lurk out from TeSeS underpass into the play out from Monte just goes to show the tethering that occurs on a team as world-class as Falcons. But everybody give respect to Kixan. He steps right into the op scope and does this.
That's crazy. First bulleted. Not a problem.
Damn.
Can't slow Gizmy down. He's got solutions. I want to find out what his name means before it's 10 years from now and I start asking that question as well for
Right,
him.
because it's still fresh enough that you can ask.
Yeah, it's not awkward now.
A Gizmy. Well, it's not his name. We established that.
Gizmy op.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I love how easy it is to make you laugh.
Well, nuh-uh. It goes both ways. I just have to start doing voices.
Yeah. Even thinking about it, you're the best.
No, you're the best. Kixan quickly
No,
up.
Gizmy's the best.
Yeah. Honestly, at times throughout this game, he's felt it. As far as reading the game, he's on top of it. Got somewhere to go, Nico? Where do you think you're going, buddy? Just as this game gets tied up, Monte right about to take the lead back in a matter of seconds, right? That's just a series of individual duels that all just get picked up by Monte. Got a player up cat, you got a guy jumping out B, you got Nico doing whatever the hell that was. Some light ladder play over on A site. Kyosuke here's the stomp to market. This could make it interesting.
No problem, right? Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
Low health Palace. Bomb could come back underpass.
Will there be any kind of peak? Probably not, right?
Let the kid cook. Molotov and a smoke for Kyosuke to play with. I mean, does he want to come join Monte? Is that the call? 35 seconds.
He's
They're starting to
pulled
clear
their
market
guard.
back. Yeah.
Attracting him to a place he's no longer in. The bomb can get planted for Cat in this position. And Kyosuke just needs to get up to this wall. He's not going to see anything for now. In a fight like this, you know, it's scary for the CT as much as the CT is waiting for it. Oh,
well
that
placed
molly. Oh, their
Never mind.
backup is perfect.
Oh,
Yeah, it's perfect. These
Kyosuke.
guys are in the flow state right
4
now.
kills.
Oh.
He's done it all. Just him and him alone. His teammates died in just separated 1v1s, and he goes on the hunt and comes up with 4 trophies and a round win.
Just beautiful. And, you know, you can't say he's all aim, man. That was just excellent. from both dimensions of the game. How they peeled back. And honestly, Monte, all he does is plant, but even just keeping inventory, empty pillar, molly down, fake plant, pulling back into Kyosuke's crosshair, not blocked.
2v5.
It's just excellence.
This kill, so prepared for Rainwaker.
Yeah, that was just...
Coverage is fantastic. I mean, call it an ace. Round it up.
I know.
He scared that last player into the save. You don't need another superstar when Kyosuke's on your team. You don't.
Yeah, that was so good.
And I think this cool ability that's coming from him lately after having slow starts, like he does have that recovery. And remember back on Nuke, we were going to talk about his negative stat line and then just throws up this massive multi-kill. Does it again. He was 4 and 8 ahead of this round.
Yeah. Well, in oh.
And now Kicksand just like inspired by that AK accuracy, tapping right back into what he's already showed us this map. Can't manage to handle the top of Connector, but that's fine. Kyosuke tethers off him. Nico picks up his single duel towards Palace, and bomb setting back by Spawn. This is all just Falcons posturing into a 4v2 early.
This is the round they tried to conjure up before.
Wow.
They had to be a 2v5 where they basically take both sites.
Rock solid close to the half here. 12th round of play, and it belongs to the Falcons. Another solid test offered up by Monte. That back and forth that they end up winning is why they had momentum. But yet again, just like Nuke, it's Falcons to pull ahead.
For me, French Counter-Strike has always stood out in somewhat of similarities to Danish Counter-Strike. There's always been passion for the game inside of the French scene. There's been a lot of talent coming out of France, some of the best players in the world. It's always been like a force to be reckoned with in that department, and I think like their play style has been a really nice mix of being extremely aggressive, but at the same time also having quite the tactical depth. Talking in BK was always like a pivotal asset to whatever team would be playing in France. The likes of TeSeS is kind of the same story. TeSeS was also brought up inside of Very Games. I think I played against TeSeS in his first official ever in Counter-Strike Source. Talking Shox, he's always been part of the good teams whenever they're on the rise. Shox has always had some kind of godfather role within the teams, like a guy that has guided the young players coming into LAN. You know, that's just like a cool story for MBK and TeSeS in that department. The funny story with me and Apex is that we were rivals for a long, long time. He and myself, we shared the same kind of role. He was probably the more aggressive of the two of us. We got to reunite inside of Vitality. He had obviously taken up another role of him being an Indian leader. He had this obsession with having a soldier, which didn't fit my playstyle also. And that is what you see now with the likes of Flames, you know, and it works for him. So let's be honest, it's a great asset. Apex's IGL style is, in my opinion, the perfect fit. He understands and wants to try and utilize his players in the best possible way. Like he recognizes and wants to figure out what strengths does my player have. He's exceptionally good at reading the game. Not so much like in the micro decision, but more like in the broad picture. Like he always tries to be one step ahead. He has like the same kind of leadership that Glaive had. Like he was working off the system, where Apex has maybe created the system. The Paris Major was obviously unique. We knew how much it meant to the organization being French. We had the CEO coming on stage and lifting a trophy and crying. Obviously that was very nice. And we were winning his first major in Vitality in Paris. I mean, like that's like a Cinderella story in itself. Coming into the grand final, we were standing outside. I remember that I just said to the guys, like, I'm just not losing today. You know, I just made that very clear for them. And I knew that if I could go out and be so confident about my feelings, then that would spark something within them. I was so close to my own goal, and we were so close to the team goal of winning the Paris Major. There wouldn't be a world where we would fumble this one. They had this streak going for them right now. They have won 6 tournaments in a row. It's got to be something within them. They're thinking that they want to try and beat our record back in Australia as being the greatest team of all time. I mean, when a team is doing so good, it creates a lot of possibilities to create some really nice storylines, and there's no doubt that Vitality is also in a position now where they can start doing that. That will just spark something in some of the young players coming out of France. You know, the Counter-Strike in France is not that big in the common knowledge, but I think that's also changing now. We've seen the president going out talking about Vitality, and he's been wearing like a Vitality shirt and everything, so we see it with 3D Max, you know, a full French team, a team that has been grinding the living hell out of last season. There's players, you know, that's been around for a while, but there's also a couple of new guys in there.
Couple forced by victories out of the Monte squad. Kept the start of that half interesting, but Falcons with the 5-round streak to close it have taken control of the game, Mohan.
Yeah, I mean, like the Kioske round kind of sums it up in terms of the comeback. You know, we can't forget about how good Monte looked at first, but it did kind of get ripped away from their hands with a round like that. That was art. That was poetry in motion. So up against it all. BMAS had a great half, 12 and 8. Some good kills in there from a Zuu as well. Monte definitely have some fight.
Fast charge through apps. Oh, they don't check. And TeSeS gonna stop that bomb in its tracks. So Pistol could bode real well for the Falcon CT side to just set up shop and close this. Nothing found from Monte here in this one, and Falcons will retain the momentum they earned by the end of the first half.
TeSeS is so effortless.
Dude.
13 and 8. He's just always quietly up there. I mean, loudly, honestly, in this game. He's had his 1v2. Showed his smarts, showed his wit, showed his aim.
TeSeS just strikes me as the kind of player that would make every team better.
Yeah, yeah. Agreed.
Assuming he gets to play his roles.
Welcome to FaZe.
You know? Yeah, that's a funny kind of like, that's you know, you try to like quantify Wicadia at the start of this event.
You know what it is? It's a player, if you're going to be successful on FaZe, you have to be versatile.
Okay.
That would be the one characteristic that I feel like stands out. So someone who's too one-dimensional, more aim, you know.
Right.
Whatever, they can't survive in a situation like that because you got to be on your toes in every round. So I think that's why it kind of works.
You think TeSeS could do it?
Yeah, because yeah,
reliability, versatility.
He's got the opening stuff, a little bit of the clutch stuff. You know, he's like same with the Wicadia. He's got that. Nico had that. Always had that.
TeSeS, you know, used to lead the heroic hoorahs before the game started as well. You know, he's got that little bit of pizzazz in him, a little character.
And to be fair to Falcons, that is kind of the like identity they have as well. I mean,
sure.
they are
100%.
Yeah,
100%. It's the identity they've gotten to. It's crazy when you look back at some of the original players that Falcons were trying to work with as an organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they came in with, no offense, but like NBK was on this team. It's just an early example, certainly not the worst player that's ever played for Falcons. Just
go ahead and name that person.
I don't want to.
You don't have to.
Okay, like please.
Oh, wait, this is gonna work out really well. Very nice. Like Freaky Friday here for the Zuu.
Trying to get back on another one, but Monte and Kioske pick up their kills. Ooh, deep peek from BMAS. That'll catch you off guard. And refreshed smoke next to the staircase. BMAS goes one deeper, and that's where TeSeS is gonna best him. So we've got the Afro clutch needed. 1 versus 3. Smoke still by stairs, and that other one next to Ticket. This buys a little bit of time, but the retake's underway. There's an additional kit to get picked up by this Ticket side, so that shouldn't serve a problem. Afro, can you hit those headshots?
Oh, yes, you can.
First one's clean, second spray committed to, and now Kioske puts that smoke on top of the bomb. He's coming wide for the duel, and he's gonna win it. Doesn't have the time.
Afro's done it.
Gives it up. The 1v3. Monte with an early lifeline.
So solid on that spray transfer. Just when we thought we were out of highlights. Afro puts up another. When this first kill came down, the 2 trades came back, right back for Falcons. Like, oh no, they've just like recouped. They've figured this out instantly. It's all gonna be good. BMAS found this clip, and that's just, what a sequence.
Did he for sure not have time?
I don't know, but I think, you know what? I'm going to give him credit. I think at that moment, if he had the bomb right in front of him and he got on it, he had it.
Definitely.
I think 1 second to get to it. It's planted on the inside of triple, or?
I thought it was planted.
Or was it front side triple? What was it? We've got production giving us.
When he killed Afro, production saying when he killed Afro, there was 9 seconds left.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It didn't sound like 9 seconds to me.
Yeah. That did not sound like 9 seconds at all.
But production's pulling numbers out, and they seem confident.
I don't trust math guy.
No?
You know me.
Yeah, screw you, production, and your numbers. It didn't feel right.
9 seconds?
From the time he got the kill.
Because I'm calculating based on the amount of red that I see. Because with enough noise, you can't hear it for sure. But
yeah.
it looked like about,
loud.
you know, it looked like 5 seconds of red tops.
I was going to give it like 6.
Where was the bomb planted? Inside a triple or on the back?
I thought it was planted default. You planted default and then crossed the
default.
triple.
It's got to be too far.
It was default. That much is confirmed.
It's too far. No way.
All right.
No way. I stand with Kyosuke.
Odyssey opens
I run
up.
with Kyosuke.
Yeah, nobody calls us superstars, so he must be right. Monte
I don't know. You see that Quesarado plant?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They do make mistakes, don't they? It's good to know. All just a bunch of humans. Gives me.
A little freakier than others, for
Got
sure.
the timing on the cat hit, but unfortunately for him, TeSeS sharp as ever. 2 kills up. That's a 16-9 TeSeS at the moment. You know, when they say one more superstar, maybe they just meant TeSeS.
Yeah, but they... Anyways, rumors and everything.
It's fine.
Glad
Luckily,
nothing changed.
buyouts are too big, and we get the same Falcons, and we're all better for it. All your teams, all your favorite teams can now never change.
Yeah. It's like it's its own salary cap, essentially.
You know, we're too accustomed to the quick fix, a roster change to shake things up. No,
No.
you're going to be teammates for the next 5 years.
You know, at least one whole year per lineup.
Yeah, that should be the minimum. I've always thought
Maybe
that.
that's kind of boring, though, actually.
I've always thought that should be something, if I was a player, I'd want in my contract. Like, you're not allowed to cut me within a year. I get that at least. Bench? Never heard of it.
But imagine you told an org that, and they go, what the heck? Are you going to start throwing?
All right, guys, now get this. No matter what I do, and it's all
Hey, you
in
know me, I got
writing.
some bad days, but you're going to stick with me contractually.
No, I prefer being a freelancer.
You just jump around,
Oh,
eh?
you just
different teams.
Oh, you just never know when it's your last day, Launders. You ever had the thrill of that?
Oh, this nade could be... Oh, that's actually a smoke. Oh, it looks like it's TeSeS' last day.
Damn, Kyosuke, is nade sails too far.
Oh, it didn't bounce.
Doesn't go for the bomb planters, so they get away with a little bit of a injection of cash. There's a nade for BMAS, and everybody's dead. So, sure, there's money offered over to Monte here, but they've forfeited this 5-round lead, and Falcons tiptoeing their way to victory tonight. Tiptoeing their way to a top 8 and a flight here to Malta.
This round's kind of evaporating. I mean, this map, excuse me, for Monte.
Yeah, this unfortunate swapping of the sides has really cost them. It's been 5 rounds of play, and 4 of them come up Falcons. What's crazy, too, is like you add to that the 5-round streak from T side. 9 of the last 10 rounds, Falcons. That's why this feels so heavy.
Mm-hmm. One of those a 2v5.
True.
An impossible to stop 2v5, though. That's what it felt like. Whoa. I want uppies. Use your words, brother. Imagine he didn't say anything. He just started jumping.
Oh, my God.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm not sure. I've kind of lost track 6 maps ago.
This is our 5th map today, but but who's counting?
We'll be here all week, folks. You know where to find us. Nico ready for the duel to come up connector. He's supported. He can go for the risk. Mag dump.
Dodged it all.
And switch over, but that smoke's going to cut Nico off from Kicksan, and now they're going to zone these duels on A. Ooh, Gizby shooting a Zuwu in the side of the head as he tries to go in. Oh, Monte!
Oh, come on!
Triple AK headshot. I swear he's been playing the rifle more often tonight, and it's looked so good as well. You know, we always say that Monte is like one of those purer oppers still, right? His op kills per round over the years still higher than the likes of, say, Zywoo. But honestly, if he's bringing these kinds of mowdowns to the table with the rifles,
yeah,
let's get some hybridization in the Falcons camp.
Yeah, also so versatile.
Clean shots in the middle of a pretty stressful moment there. Things are going well on con, things are going well on ramp for Monte, and everything just felt doable until Monte's on the scene. Final attempt.
Ouch.
Frag grenade instant for Afro to have to stomach. And again, Monte just ripping her way on the AKs.
Yeah,
like
tapping and swinging.
You know, you'd usually see this AK kind of thrown over to Nico, and then Monte would get his op. They've got all this money to spend, but honestly, it just looks like he wants to play it, and I think that his form right now is so in tune. Let him get crazy.
I'm also feeling like online, the ops are just getting absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, sure.
Not gonna lie.
All right, well, we'll put a pin in this, and we'll see what he does.
Ask him.
We'll see what he does on LAN, because he is one round away from securing exactly that. Looking to remain elite at the start of the year. Azuwu coming through with another multi-kill entry. He gave us one of these last rounds, and Monte shut it down. Monte on the fallback away from jungle is going to look to join forces with Kyosuke inside CT spawn. Flashing the kid in. Trying to catch somebody on this side of it, but oh, the spray's there, and Azuwu takes a third.
Man, don't shoot at this guy through his smoke.
Flash comes through. Oh, quad kill. There's his chance to finish off the ace.
Oh,
Azuwu
please give it to him.
Sits back over to the default side of things, and he's going to let this one walk away. A little X factor at the very end of what feels like this match being finished. Azuwu's quad keeps Monte going.
Hats off. He responded to every little bit of pressure in that round.
Terrorists win.
Second kill is so sharp.
With a Galil, by the way.
Yeah. Here it is, just waiting patiently. Falcons say, let's not let this get out of hand.
Who is that guy?
Moo?
Falcon stand-in.
It was the G2 analyst. They bought him.
Oh, okay.
He has great reviews.
5 out of 5.
Not even joking.
Yeah, okay, cool.
You see Heavy God's tweet about him?
No, I didn't actually.
He's sad. He's upset.
Well, now I'm mad. Heavy God's upset.
Yeah. We must protect Heavy God at all costs.
I don't think I could protect Heavy God. I think he's got it, actually.
Maybe confused as to who the bouncer is. Who the bodyguard is. Okay, here it is. The op. Yeah, he can do that too.
Catching Afro looking wide at the top of mid. Beautiful approach out of Monte. Look, he switched to the op, and this game's gonna come to a quick and swift close by the looks of things. He was having fun with that AK-47, but picks back up his responsibility, and Falcons on the brink of a finish. And he's still gonna have fun with it all. Perfectly timed push into the back line of Monte, who are on the brink of elimination, but still leave us impressed. defeating Na'Vi to start the year. A Na'Vi that went through with a boot camp, had great practice, and gave a fight up to Monte. A Monte who's going to turn some heads at the start of 2026, but not be able to best one of the big dogs that we have here at the event.
At least not two back-to-back, and yeah, it's a tough draw no matter how you could look at this. Playing so close in 3 maps, winning 2, or yeah, taking a series and playing close versus Falcons on map 1.
Earned some valuable VRS. Rainwaker backstabbed, and this is where it ends. So that off comes out, the games are done, and Falcons put a swift finish to Monte, all things considered. Map pick of Nuke got close, but Mirage, a lopsided affair.
That is right, Scrawny. 13-10 in favor of Falcons on Nuke.